Hey there, Virgo. I hope you guys are doing really well. I want to go ahead and get into your reading for the month of June 2021. And I've been meditating before the readings and asking for messages to come through for each sign. And so I'm going to go ahead and share with you the messages that came through for you guys, okay? So the first message here is, does this transformation lead to an inflated ego or sense of self? What happened to the sweetness? So, what I'm feeling with this energy, you guys, is one of, I don't know if you guys are doing like body work or if you're working on your bodies, if you're working on your physique. I don't know if this is getting a lot of money and coming up in the world. But something here, it almost feels like a transformation changes a person. And while that may be beneficial, it also feels like it changes the way that this person perceives themselves. Or like when people get really, really good looking, or like they're all about themselves. It's all like ego based. Like, what happened to the sweetness? What happened to that sweet person I knew? Now you're, a super hot person or whatever. You're elevated in some way, and but what happened to that genuine person that I knew? So that's something here. Does this transformation lead to an inflated ego or sense of self? What happened to the sweetness? The next message that came out was, I am capable of much more than I give myself credit for. So I don't know if you guys are needing to be kinder to yourself when it comes to how you consider your traits, your gifts, your capabilities. But maybe it's time to give yourself a pat on the back, or maybe it's time to consider how you are effective in your life and the lives of others, how you are a positive asset. Maybe you've had a lot of unhealthy communication in your past or as children about like your worth and your value, or what you can amount to. Maybe this is an opportunity for us to really start to take stock in who we are and, be okay with who we are and recognize our gifts and our positive, our positive traits. Here, let me get a sip of water real quick, you guys. Okay, so this is a very, very, very specific energy. This is not going to be for every single person, but whomever it's for, I hope it's helpful. Colon issues or lap band. What I saw was like I don't know, it was almost like a pipe or like a colon or something, like something that was like being cinched tight. And it felt like it needed to have either, I don't know if like in colon issues, I could definitely see like a blockage or like obstipation, not pooping enough. Perhaps a colonoscopy would be helpful. With a lap band situation, maybe it needs to be tightened, or maybe it's too tight. I know that this is not for every single person, but if this is something that you're dealing with, it's being presented here. So maybe pay attention to that and seek some medical help for that. I try not to give too much medical advice on this channel. And I'm not telling you to do anything in particular, but if that was a situation in your life, maybe it's time to consider it. The last message was spending time near water or at the beach, being in the sun, listening to water. Listening to water seemed to be very important here because like I was flooded with like ocean sounds and like trickling water. It kept like a lot of water. So, and also the effect of how that triggers your body to heal, the effect of what it does to your mind, being around roaring water or being around in the beach, in the sand, touching nature, being in the sun. Some of us have just been indoors for so long with this whole thing going on. Maybe it's time to get out and find some nature for yourself to elevate your spirits, okay? And if you can't do that, then maybe check out YouTube, because there's 1,000,000,001 videos of like running water, and they have meditated videos of that. I leave stuff on for my cat Marcel, when I leave. They have like little cat videos or like scenic pictures. And it's just somebody setting up a camera in front of like a really beautiful pond or stream. And they just record the sounds and the birds. But it's damn peaceful. It's really fucking peaceful. So let's go ahead and get into a reading here for June 2021 for Virgo. What do we need to share with Virgo? Marcel. Okay, so we have honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others. I can expect it from myself. We have trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. One more for Virgo, please. We have patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. You know, I'm going to be straight up with you guys. Like, these messages have been almost consistent for like almost every single reading, you know, with variations, of course, but like these three: trust, patience, honesty. Like, bottom of the deck, you have fear. That's also been another one for people. It's been really, really, really damn consistent. So let's go ahead and do a Celtic Cross for you guys, okay? I'm going to shuffle for you. So show me energy for the sign of Virgo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Virgo. What messages do Virgo need to know, hear, understand, convey? Messages for the sign of Virgo. Hi, Marcel. Go outside and catch another bird. He's been waking me up with dead birds. It's been really, really nice. The other day he brought a snake into the house, and it's still under my bedroom in the floorboards. Yes, thank you, Marcel. And I appreciate your wonderful gifts. He loves me. Damn it. Okay, so 6 more times. Okay, so let's get into it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so I'm just going to pull them out one by one, okay? So at the main energy of this reading, we have the 2 of Cups. So this can be a lot of new exchange in energy. This could also be an existing relationship as well. For some of you, I feel here too that there's, I don't know if in previous situations you've kind of felt like you weren't getting, like you were getting the short end of the stick, or like maybe situations were not panning out to what you had hoped for. There is an element here where we do need to trust the process and allow things to happen. We do have patience here as well. I feel also too, for some of you guys, the connection is helped with openness when it comes to what your needs are. I also want to say too, please be careful about playing games in relationships. Like, if you have interest in somebody, show it. You know, there's such a weird dynamic out there about like, you know, oh, you have to wait 3 days for, you know, to contact that person again, or act aloof, or don't show too much interest. You know, what does that do? That actually shows the person you're not interested. Like, if you're interested, don't be a child about it. Like, legit, you know. Obstacle here. We have the devil here. So Capricorn energy. You know, obstacle again for this energy, kind of what I said, like, speak your mind, speak your truth, you know. Don't be don't put somebody through the ringer because you're afraid to open up about something. That can be very difficult for somebody to have to deal with and like puzzle through your insecurities. Like, try to do what you need to do to get past that, okay? For some of you too, the obstacle here is a concern that this relationship or this potential connection might be something that is more on the sexual lines of things, maybe more of a carnal relationship. Perhaps we're trying to grow from a situation where the relationship was more carnal, and now we're seeing it as more of a loving relationship as well. That can also happen here in this combination. Like maybe it was a hookup before, and oh, we caught feelings, and oh, both people caught feelings. Maybe that's also another thing to consider if this is the case. The base of this reading, you have justice. So again, there's a necessity for honesty here in whatever capacity, whether that be to move things along, whether it just be being honest with your feelings with a person. Sometimes we go into relationships with the intention to just have a casual connection, and we want to keep it that way. And I'm feeling like, okay, so when I said that, what I felt here was either because some of you may have like responsibilities that require you to, it's almost as if you're putting responsibilities first. Now that can be for a lot of different reasons. Maybe you do have a job that requires you to travel a lot, so maybe having long-standing relationships is difficult for you. Perhaps this could be, a situation where you were not intending to have feelings for a person to develop any deeper than, maybe a sexual experience. And now we have this connection. In the recent past, we have the Five of Wands here. This is a lot of inner turmoil. It can be communication problems or needing to be on top of situations, needing to be having the last say. But in the past energy, this may also have been a competition. Now, if you're on the dating scene, you may have found a person to connect with, but maybe there was competition. Maybe we're trying to get rid of the competition, and perhaps this other partner is wanting to maintain a casual connection here. Either way, I'm feeling that somebody needs to voice their true opinions about how they feel about their relationship with this person. Moving forward, or actually, I'm sorry, in the present energy, you have the World here. So this is talking about transformations. It can talk about endings for sure, but it's talking about transforming a situation in a new light, in a new way. Perhaps something that has been brought into your life changes in a significant way, so we can have a completely different experience here. Okay. Yeah. Moving forward into the future energy, you have the Four of Wands. So you need to take some time for yourself and really figure out what you want in this situation. If you need to take a break from a person because perhaps they're not on the same page with you, do so. It also may be a situation too with this touching the devil. Maybe this person is on the fence or needing to take some time in consideration to how they feel about you. Is this something that can develop into more than just a casual situation, where you're at within yourself? The King of Wands here. So Virgo, you could be dealing with a fire sign energy. You've got fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn. You've got Libra, Sag, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius. The energies are being presented here, but this is about taking action. And so I feel like you're the one opening up, taking action in how you want to lead this forward. It does take two, but, at least we're forthright here. At least we're being honest about our feelings. This is also a necessity to have some patience though, too. This can be a very go-get-it energy, but it can also lack patience. We need to just be a little bit more mindful about how that goes, okay? Here we have what's coming toward you is the Queen of Cups, Two of Cups energy. So very interesting energy here, Virgo. Pisces is your opposite sign. With this energy, though, too, what's coming towards you is something very loving, very nurturing, a very open and connected energy, one that is willing to see past a lot of, I want to say like foibles, issues, but like they don't, they see the person for who they are, and they don't judge them harshly. It's more like they accept that person because they know that layers and intricacies that are part of a person make them who they are, and so they're willing to work with that. I like this combination a lot when it comes up in relationship readings. It feels very much like this connection is very passionate, but also emotionally grounded and charged. I will say though, with fire and water signs too, I mean, you're an earth sign for sure, but like with fire and water, what happens with that? It can become very, very hot. It can boil. When you're boiling water, you create steam and, heat, but it eventually evaporates, So with you being an earth sign, it's almost as if like you have the best of all of these worlds here. You have the opportunities for an open and honest emotional connection with somebody, and also one that can be very sexually charged, one that can be very passionate. As far as men are concerned, the King of Wands is somebody very attractive. Here we have the Tower coming through for hopes and fears. I feel like some of you are concerned that this will end or end badly. I don't know if in previous experiences things have ended badly. Maybe that's also like the hallmark of a hookup. Which I feel like if this is kind of like a casual connection, we're trying to steer it in the direction of something more. Outcome, you have the Star, Aquarian energy. Follow your intuition here, you guys. If you feel that you want to be connected with somebody, allow it to happen. I feel also that the person in question, or if somebody is having a hard time deciding or they need time to decide, there's a healing aspect that can come with this relationship. Bottom of the deck, the King of Pentacles here. It's your energy, Virgo. So what is being presented here is something of stability. It's presented here in honesty. And I feel like I don't feel very many problems with this, actually. I just feel that there's a necessity for patience to happen here so that you both can have an easy transition into a connection. Yeah. All right, so I want to clarify things. Show me the Devil. I want to see the Devil. Okay, so for the Devil, we have the Magician here. We have the Eight of Cups. And we have the Three of Swords. So with this, the Magician, it's like somebody being afraid to start something new here. It's almost as if like the opportunity to walk away from something because of heartbreak or perhaps previous heartbreak is something of concern. We have the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. The King of Wands is here. We don't know. I feel like it's an issue of trust here for you guys, Virgo. Perhaps this person has dealt with a lot of, negative situations. I will say people who tend to frequent, hookup culture often have a lot of negative results with it. And so maybe it's kind of been ingrained in them that, oh, this will fail, or, oh no, walk away from it, because whatever. I feel like there's a little bit of a lack of trust here. And we're trying to move something forward, but we're also clouded by our emotions when it comes to what we truly want. I also feel here too, like I feel somebody is concerned about either losing control or having a lack of control. Maybe that's what keeps them not committed yet, or not committing. Show me Justice. So for Justice, we have the Ten of Wands, the Four of Swords, and we have the Five of Wands. Okay. The Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Libra energy, Aquarius, Gemini energy. With this, I feel like fairness needs to happen. For some of these, whomever this is for, I feel like there's there's a lot of held on to energy when it comes to commitments, but also when it comes to competition. I don't know if this person has other people. It's if you're like I keep picking. Okay, so I can't like just. I have to say that what I'm picking up is like people who are actively in the dating world, in the dating scene, like on the apps and stuff like that. Like you may have a lot of competition, and this person may also be dealing with other people. It doesn't make them a bad person necessarily, but it also requires them to be honest with you about what they're doing. You know, please stay protected, wear a condom or whatever you need to do. But it almost feels like there's a potential here, like somebody recognizing like guilt. There might be guilt for them, like having other people or wanting to look. I feel like we've got somebody that's ambivalent to commit. That's literally what I feel like, and they're having to. They're trying to not feel. I feel like they're trying to not feel or like ignore or bypass their emotions here, because there's a connection that's genuine here. And it's like what I'm feeling is like sometimes when you have so many opportunities or other people, it can get confusing because you question yourself, is what I'm feeling real? You know, with this person, is what I'm feeling real? Hi, Marcel. I feel like this person is going to take some time for themselves so they can understand better what they're feeling and get better into their feelings about this. Go lay on your bed, okay? Go lay on your bed, Puffy. All right, let's look at this 5 of Wands. Hi, Muppet. Hi, Muppet. Okay, so for the 5 of Wands, we have the Knight of Pentacles, Illumination. That's a card that is with this deck. It has an illumination card. I'll talk to you that in a second. And then we have the Queen of Wands. So interesting energy here, Virgo. Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. With this too, I feel like somebody with illumination, first off, illumination is having a breakthrough. It's having an understanding of what the situation at hand is. It's getting a better understanding of what is being presented to somebody. So if we're dealing with a situation where there's other people involved, or I don't feel like this is a relationship where, you know, you've been in it for a long time and this person's dragging you through the mud and cheating on you. That's not what I'm feeling. I feel like this person has options. I feel like they are active in the dating world. And it feels like right now what they're having to recognize is a pairing, a connection. We have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. So this energy, Virgo, is where we recognize, oh, maybe this is worth my time. Maybe this is worth my effort and energy. The Knight of Pentacles here is somebody who goes the distance, you know. Perhaps that this is the illumination that they need. I feel like I said, I feel like this person is going to take some time for themselves to get themselves in order, to realize, okay, let's take it to a different level then. Maybe it's not just casual anymore. All right, show me the world here for Virgo. Okay, so for the world, Virgo, we have the 9 of Swords. We have the Star here, and we have the 2 of Wands. So new directions and the fear of changing. 8 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This is all about communication of how we want this to go. I feel both parties here, Virgo, for whomever this is resonating, they're recognizing that a transformation in this relationship is being presented here. It's been on somebody's mind. It's been worrisome. Maybe this is your energy being worried if this person will, you know, either choose you or be part of your life. Perhaps this is a person in concern to you, you know, where they're concerned about you joining and connecting with them in a more fulfilling and wholesome way. Wholesome? What the fuck? Wholesome. Okay, I don't know if there's like some sort of judgment about like dating multiple people or keeping oneself in the dating scene, but I'm hearing wholesome. The Two of Wands is choice and direction, okay? So we have the opportunity to choose a new direction here, to choose a path, and I feel that we will. Talk about it, be open, honest, patient, trust the situation. All right, so let's check out this Four of Swords. Hi, Marcel. Hi, Muppet Face. Hi, Cupcake. Hi, Cupcake. All right, the Four of Swords. No. Okay, thank you. So the Four of Swords, we have the King of Swords, Five of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. Immediately, what I'm feeling here is somebody's worried about being left. I feel like somebody's concerned that they I don't know, and it feels like more of a fear than an actual situation. I feel like this person is maybe going through their past. I don't know. I feel like somebody has maybe commitment issues, or the commitments that they've been in have not been fruitful, and so they've chosen to take a path of least resistance and just date around. The King of Swords, though, is really requiring us to use a sense of a new understanding, a new sense of precision in the way that we think about things and how we allow them to affect us. I feel that there is a need for openness. I feel like this person is also not able to connect with their emotions fully, and that has been a problem for them in the past. It allows opportunities they bypass opportunities because they aren't available to feel their emotions. I think here, though, this with the Ten of Pentacles, this has the opportunity to create a stable foundation and build something very solid for you and for them. I feel like somebody's just needing to warm up to something. I really do. I know that I'm driving it home so many times, but I can't say anything different. That's what it feels like here. Show me the King of Wands for Virgo. So for the King of Wands, you have the Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, the Ace of Wands, King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. We have a couple here. We have a couple with the Queen of Wands as well with this energy. So it's talking about, okay, first of all, it can talk about other people involved, because this is a lot of people. So this may talk also about other people being involved if somebody is actually dating or open to the dating field. But what it's also feeling is we're having couples coming through here. So it's what it's telling me is it's like a stabilization of energy when it comes to it. It's like recognizing the potential in a situation. The King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, you have them here, Queen and King of Pentacles over here. The energy for this is one of stability. It's a foundation that is unshakable. So I feel like try not to put an ultimatum on this person. I have to say that. Don't put an ultimatum out there. Let them know where you're at. Let them know what you're feeling. Don't be a doormat. Don't let this person just walk all over you and take forever. But say, I feel this way, and I'm thinking about you, and something about this relationship or this connection feels really good to me, and I'd like to see where it goes. And would you be open to that? Would you be open to potentially being more one-on-one focused in this, and see where it goes? And also too, don't give an ultimatum, but can you tell me in 24 hours? Can you tell me next week? Give it some time, so you're not giving so much pressure, and then go and live your life. Don't be waiting and hanging on to them and whatever. Just go and live your life, separate, because that's honoring that person's time. It's telling them that you respect them and their decisions, and you're giving them that opportunity to have that processing time. Here, though, I feel that this person is they're warming up very quickly, it feels, and there's opportunity here for more. I just think that there's a lot of emotional, maybe somebody's had a rough time in the past. What was that little thing that I wrote for you? Does this transformation lead to an inflated ego or sense of self? What's happened to the sweetness? I don't know if this is a really super hot person or whatever. I mean, the King of Wands does indicate that, but like, I don't know. I just feel like this person is warming up to the sweetness. Maybe they've experienced a lot of people who are very egocentric in the dating world. Maybe they've experienced people who are very superficial. This is not a superficial connection. It doesn't feel like to me. Show me the Queen of Cups here for Virgo. You have the Hierophant tossing itself out there. You have the Empress, Justice, and the Ace of Wands with the Hierophant. So I feel if this is your energy, Virgo, the Queen of Cups, you're open to everything here. This is about truth, honesty. Justice is about moving things in the right direction. When justice is coming out here, though, it's also talking about being very fair in a matter, kind of like what I just spoke about, like state your situation, state your feelings, and then give them that time to consider and think things over. That's fair. Whatever is fair here is allowed. It should be held with most emphasis. The Hierophant is the desire. I mean, it can speak of somebody who does offer a long-standing commitment, or if you're not offering that commitment, at least that commitment is potentially on the table, dependent upon how this relationship grows. Okay. All right, so let's see about this Tower, because I feel with this being in the hopes and concerns, hopes and fears section, we're worried that it's going to disintegrate. Show me the Tower. Two more. All right, so for the Tower, we have the Tower. For the Tower, we have the Page of Swords, and we have the World. Okay, so the Tower is almost executing itself. The Tower is letting itself go. Bottom of the deck, the Page of Wands. This is about open, fun communication. Maybe this person is having a difficult time communicating what they're feeling here, or maybe this is just you up in your mind about the situation. I would say also, if this person is online, please don't stalk them or watch the people that they're potentially with. It just feels like it's an invasion of privacy. I don't know. This is also, again, for a potential couple who is starting out or who is newer to each other. Please don't show wacky dominant streaks, having to control everything. With the World here, this is about transformation. You have the World twice in this reading. It's transformations coming through. It's getting away from this Tower energy. The Tower here, clarifying the Tower, is get rid of that notion. Let that notion go. Communicate your feelings. Allow that to transpire and to change the situation. For the Star, show me the outcomes. The Star for Virgo. Maybe you guys need to spend more time at the beach together, just absorbing energy. And maybe that blockage that I was feeling with either colonoscopy or lap band or colon, maybe that's a pit in your stomach. Maybe that's just a blockage there. I don't know what that is. All right, so two more for the Star, please. Thank you. All right. So for the star, we have the moon coming through, the Page of Pentacles, and the Chariot. This is all about new beginnings. It's about trusting the process here. You know, Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, working intentionally to make things happen, you know, working intentionally to stabilize the situation, make the best of it. I think that this is a really nice reading, you guys. This is probably the nicest reading I think I've done in this entire collection of readings so far. Everybody has, oh my God, Taurus and Leo, dear Jesus, that has been a shit show. But yeah, like you guys, I feel like this is a brand new opportunity. This is something that is new, you know, and available for you and a person if you choose to go in that direction. I feel like it's important for you to be very honest, though, about your feelings and communicate, you know. Okay. Ah, they're on the floor. Okay, so you have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. You also have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. And bottom of the deck, this could be the one. You have already met the romantic partner you seek. So maybe it's taking a little while for somebody to connect to the idea that this is the romantic partner they seek. Codependency too. Remember when I said, give this some breathing space, don't like hover over this person? I feel that energy can happen when we've been wounded in relationships, when we don't know our self-worth or value. We want to show up as a high value person and not just show up. We want to be a high value person. So be aware if you have codependent tendencies. Pull away from that, you know, seek help for that if you need to. Be mindful of that, but we want to have a very solid connection here, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and pull a crystal wisdom oracle for you guys. Show me for Virgo, please. You're getting 2, so I guess we're reading 2. We have Nirvana quartz, and we have charoite. I don't think it's charite. Carite. It feels like carite. I don't know. It's pretty though. Carite. I'm going to say carite. All right. So let's see here. Nirvana quartz, enlightenment. Nirvana quartz assists in stepping off the karmic wheel, bringing light and bliss consciousness. The self-understanding. For many lifetimes you have been working with your karma. That is now past. There is no need for restitution or punishment or guilt. Let those go so that you recognize your full potential, receiving a download of cosmic light that transforms your being. Divination. Step off the karmic round and allow the karma of grace to manifest. Open yourself to receive enlightenment. Recognize this is a new beginning and fresh energy. If you are experiencing traumatic times and soul challenges, relax and wait for resolution. Do not push against the river. Go with the flow. The healing insight. Karma is created in each moment. Karma is created in each moment by every thought and deed. Uplifting thoughts and positive actions ensure your future well-being. The frequency is exceptionally high. The chakra is the highest crown. Timing is Pisces, and the soul path is embodying enlightenment on earth. 1 second here. I want to find... This was for Leo, but I feel like I want to put that out there too. Mindfulness regarding the karma we actively are creating for ourselves. Okay, so I'm just putting that out there for whomever it resonates. And then let's go for Carite. I don't know how to say it. The pretty one. Okay. Wound healing. Carite provides deep physical and emotional healing, transmuting negative energy. It converts dis-ease to wellness. With its assistance, you recognize that your greatest trauma is also your most profound gift. Accept it with grace. Chakrite re-energizes, heals, and integrates dualities, healing past life dis-ease carried into the present life. So like also past experiences being carried into this experience, somebody having a difficult time piecing that together and allowing those old wounds to be let go of. Self-understanding. Deep fears and schisms pervade your being. You may not feel you belong to Earth. Alienation and insecurity lie beneath a deceptively calm surface. You are subtly driven by other people's thoughts and programs rather than your own. Your autonomic nervous system may be malfunctioning. If so, it needs to be recalibrated. The divination. Time to take control. You are undergoing a vibrational change, creating links to higher realities. Visions of past lives suggest ways to redress karma personally and collectively. The healing insight. In accepting the present moment as perfect, you create the space to heal. Frequency is high, the chakra is all, timing any, and the soul path is service to humanity, healing wounds of the past. So yeah, I feel like this is for somebody who is having a difficult time deciding what they want. I feel that the connection can definitely happen here, Virgo. I do. I just feel it takes some patience and time here for this to connect and solidify on a deeper level. Is there advice for Virgo, please? Okay. So you have the Lovers and you have Strength coming out with the Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Patience in what you want, you guys. Have patience in what you want. Tame your inner beast. If you're trying to like force something along, don't. Just let this happen in its own timing. It feels like the decision has been made or will be made. And see it in that light, and be as sweet as you can be. Be as sweet as you can be. Not saccharine sweet, not fake sweet. Just be sweet, be genuine, be kind. All right, I hope that this was helpful for you. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe if you choose to. And if you want to donate to my channel, it really does help me. And I don't know. I hope you guys are doing well. I'll talk to you later, Virgo. Bye.